What's up, guys? This is just a quick little video. I've spent about 2.5 hours or more grinding for this new skill, for Zamasu's new revamped festival variant of instant Severance, and I've gotta say, this thing is a major freaking improvement. This is honestly how the skill should have worked from the beginning when he was put in the game. Because between you and me, guys, I just did not like this variation very much. When he first came out, I did not like the way this looked. How he just becomes a big-ass Keyblade. Yes, some people might actually prefer this variation, but I just don't like how inaccurate this is. Especially when you compare it to this, which is the revamped version. Not only is the damage superior, the speed of this counter is great. Look at how fast that activation is. The window is also incredibly generous, as you can see. And you can do this on reaction. It is a parry, essentially. But if you guys are not familiar, that is series accurate to how he killed that Barbarian. I mean, the freaking pose, the shockwave he expels from his palm, the fact that it's a counter, because he used this to block a hit from that Barbarian as it was trying to attack Gowasu, and then he proceeded to kill it with a sinister grin on his face. I'll show you real quick the finer details. Got that little shockwave here. We'll just frame advance it real quick. And it will always follow up. Look at how freaking just emotionless he is. That's accurate to how he was whenever he killed that Barbarian. And then slowly, he smirks and gets that sinister grin on his face to kill the Barbarian. This is just plain and simple, a lot more accurate to how this move appeared in the anime. And that is why I prefer it. Well, that's one of the reasons I prefer it, but the other reason is just plain and simple because it is an incredibly practical counter skill. Just the damage this thing does is fantastic. There is one problem of it though, and you just saw it right there. It will not counter an opponent that is behind you. If your opponent's behind you, it will not work. But just look at the damage this thing does. It will counter grabs and it will counter all forms of basic attack except Ki Blasts. And or reverse burst dashes, if you want to counter that, you're going to have to be extremely fast. Come on, Zamasu, do it. He didn't do an aura reverse. I'm trying to get him to do an aura reverse. He doesn't want to cooperate. Stop it, Zamasu. Stop it. He ain't gonna do it. He's too focused on trying to dash kick me. See? It won't happen if they're behind you. So if you want to parry a aura reverse burst dash, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do it by turning around at the moment they dash into you. Just like how you perfect block aura reverse burst dashes. Let me see if I can do it. Zamasu's AI isn't like Goku's. It won't try and aura reverse burst at you over and over and over again when it can just fly in and cut you up. They changed the frames on that move. Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. That's interesting. So against I-framed moves, it won't trigger. So back hits, be careful about trying to counter back hits with this. Because as you saw right there, because his back hit at I-frames, it didn't trigger. But anyways, that's all I wanted to showcase in this video, guys. I will see you all in the next video.
少しは役に立つようだ。